What's going on, guys? It's the Rebuild King here, and let's get started. Today we're going to be doing a Portland Trailblazers realistic rebuild. It's going to be an interesting one. Everything is Dame, man. Everything is Dame. Okay, they got some decent players. They've had some playoff success. I mean, Dame Lillard, probably one of the best players in the NBA. Um, yeah, I mean, there's this team. It just needs that one piece, to get over the top. But today we're gonna be doing a lot more than just one piece. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and trade for a center like Karl Anthony Towns. We're gonna trade Mr. CJ McCollum. And then we'll trade you maybe Gary Trent. And then we'll trade you 1 first, 2 first, 3 first, 4 first round picks, and CJ McCollum. And they still say no. Wow. Give you Hassan. They still say no. Wow. Crazy, man. Crazy world out here. Then maybe what we gotta do is trade CJ, and at least a first round pick. Tobias Harris, Andre Drummond, Nikola Vucevic, DeMar. I think Drummond actually swapped first. Deal. And then we're gonna trade Hassan and I guess Melo, Gary Trent Jr. and a first. Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen. Way too much to get just Zach LaVine, man. How about we try and trade for someone like a Paul George? We could trade maybe Hassan. And then we could also trade Gary Trent. And then you give us back Rodney McGruder. Makes a lot more cap. We trade you Rodney Hood. You give us Rodney McGruder. Then we give you 1 first, 2 first, 3 first, and 4 first round picks. No, they do not accept that. Oh, that's too bad. Let's try and trade for Trae Young, Get younger on our team. 1 million. Then we trade away Anthony Simmons and Trevor Ariza. Then you give us back Javon Graham, and that actually works out. We'll give you 1 first, 2 first, 3 first round picks, and we are not getting Trae Young. They want Dame. We're not giving you Dame for Trae Young. How about Dame in the trade finder? Oh. Not bad offers. Nothing that I'd actually want to trade. Kristaps and Tim Hardaway? Not bad. Pascal and Serge Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. We'll trade you Hassan, then a first, then another first, and another first, and we'll give you Gary Trent Jr., then you give us back Juan Hernandez, and we'll give you a first round pick. Yeah, no. Trade market's hard. Trade market's hard. Hassan and Drummond. Nothing that I want. How about just Hassan and a first? Tobias Harris, Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic in a pick. TJ Warren and Malcolm Brogdon might not be bad. I think we'll do the TJ Warren and Malcolm Brogdon thing. We could probably put Dame back to point guard and move Malcolm to shooting guard. Then our team would look like this, and it already looks like a championship contending team. But it's not done. Let's trade TJ and Gary Trent. No. Oh, well, De'Aaron Fox and we're gonna do it, man. Like, Richaun Holmes could make him a power forward, goes up to an 82. We make Dame back to a shooting guard. Then Malcolm Brogdon's just there to say. He could be, I think he can play small forward, actually. He can play some decent small forward minutes, too. And so you'd have that. So let's trade Richaun, Malcolm Brogdon, and Richaun, and a second. Looking for a small forward, so let's change him back to a prime position. Now let's do it. Malcolm Brogdon, Richaun Holmes, and a second. For a decent small forward, possibly Zach LaVine could play a little bit of small forward if we really needed. Fred VanVleet's cool, DeMar is cool. But no one that I really want, you know. Malcolm, Richaun, and we'll give you the first. TJ, we could get TJ back, but that's not worth it. Yeah, no. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to trade manually for a small forward. The one person that comes to mind is Mr. What's his name? Brandon Ingram. Now we need to get small cap players in this trade, like Richaun Holmes, and I would say, who else is really, there was one more player, Anthony Jennings is, oh, we traded away him. Anthony Simmons, I guess. Then you give us Frank Jackson. They think they're contenders. You guys really think you guys are contenders? Because I could definitely say you guys are not contenders. That's the best offer I can offer. Trade finder him, we can always do that, see if we can get him. Then Ingram, they want De'Aaron Fox and Rodney Hood. I'll take that, actually. Then, yeah, so we still have Malcolm Brogdon. Move him back to point. Nah, we'd keep him at shooting guard. So it'd be Malcolm Brogdon, Dame, Brandon Ingram, Jusuf Nurkic, Andre Drummond. Let's make Drummond a power forward first off. Then we trade Drummond and Brogdon just to test the waters, you know. Kristaps and Tim Hardaway Jr. not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. Clay would be cool, but not. We couldn't trade 2 players for 1. Brogdon and I guess Collins. Hoping to get maybe Zach LaVine, maybe. That'd be cool. Hoping to get, Vucevic. We could flip Vucevic too. I think we're gonna do that. We'll get Vucevic and we'll flip him for a point guard. Make him a power forward, trade Vucevic and a first. Kristaps, where's that? Oh man. We're gonna do that, and then we'll make Kristaps a power forward. And I think we gotta trade Yusuf here. Yusuf and Tim Hardaway. Jamal Murray. Fred VanVleet too. I actually think I'm gonna go with Devin Booker. He could run some point guard. Or we could just make Dame a point guard and then have this team. Dame Lillard, Devin Booker, Brandon Ingram, Kristaps, and then Drummond would be our center. Excuse me. Timberwolves. I really want to get a good center. Let's trade Andre Drummond and Richaun Holmes, and we'll give you all our first and our 2 seconds. That's not gonna work, that's fine. I mean, there's not really an upgrade for Drummond. Here would be the rotation, though. We'd be running Drummond there, though. Then you'd have Richaun Holmes, Aaron Baines. We need a better bench. Coach. Yeah, we're not keeping him. What could we trade right now? If we were to trade right now, we'd probably trade Andre and Richaun. Just check it out in the trade finder. Man, I want Vucevic just because of the overall, but I know Drummond will do so much better in Sim. So there's nothing really there, so we'll start rebuilding the bench then. Gotta make Aaron Baines a power forward. Now let's trade Aaron Baines and Nasir Little. You know what? We're gonna try it for a third, like, super good player, like maybe like a Zach LaVine. A TJ Warren and Gary Trent Jr. would be perfect, my dudes. Because then you have like a pretty established third or 6th man. Then we'll trade Gary Trent Jr. and Nasir Little. Devontae Graham and Cody Martin, or Duncan Robinson and Mitchell Robinson. What? Man, this team is like, wow. I really like rebuilding this team. They have a bunch of young people you can trade off the bench. They have great players on the team. I like this team a lot, a lot. Duncan Robinson and Udonis Haslem, welcome to the team. we're gonna make Drummond back to his center, so then he actually plays center. Get Dame, Devin Booker, Brandon Ingram, Kristaps, Andre Drummond, T.J. Warren, Mitchell Robinson, Duncan Robinson, and Etuan Moore. So technically, we need one more bench spot. That's not the least of my worries right now, because I think we need to trade for one more superstar. Maybe not superstar, but star. It'll either be for T.J. Warren in this last verse or Mitchell Robinson in that last verse. I don't know yet. Something like 86, 87. Fred VanVleet, yeah, no. Not really getting the trade offers for him. Montrez, 2 first-round picks from the Hawks. Nice. Yeah, nothing too interesting in my eyes. But we still got one more bench spot we can improve in this first. Maybe get an 80 overall. And then you get like Norvel Pell, Vaka Zubac, Ferson, Fernando, Carmelo, Derek White, and Jakob Poeltl. I guess we can do that trade. Can off the bench, we kind of need a point guard, but do we really? Not really, because we got Dame there. So yep, this will be the rotation. We're looking great. We might switch Dame to shooting guard, just so then it makes our roster slightly better. But we'll have Devin Booker, Dame Lillard, Brandon Ingram, Kristaps, Andre Drummond, Mitchell Robinson, T.J. Warren, Derek White, and Jakob Poeltl. I'm gonna say this was a great team to trade for. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. And we're back, guys, at the end of the season. Luka's your MVP, Dylan Windler, Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man, DeMarcus Cousins. DPOY goes to Giannis, Marquise Chris, Most Improved. Michael Stafford is your Coach of the Year. We went 67 and 15. Probably one of the best rebuilds I've had in a while. Dame on the third team, not bad. Yep, no rookie teams. We are the first seed, obviously. We'll be facing off against OKC. Some history here. Yep. Brandon Ingram better score like 50 million points on I don't know, Adele Neighbor, I think it was. Not sure. Oh my gosh. I am going to cry if we lose. Please. Thank God we almost lost in the first round. Oh, wow. Not very happy about that one. Simulate one game we win. Second game we lose. We're going to the Western Conference Finals. We'll be facing off against the Lakers, who have LeBron and AD, obviously. No changes made there. Win game 1, probably lose game 2. Win game 3. Win game 4. I don't really trust us to win this game, so I decided to simcast it, and we win. We're going to the finals. No, not simcast live. Jesus. I don't know who ever uses this. If you do, great. But I just don't know what the point of this feature is. Hmm. And we're back after that Simcast Live stuff. So we need to win this game. Win game 1, win game 2, win game 3, and I don't. I feel like they're on the verge of, like, they could come back. But we're not letting that happen. That's dubs of 5. We almost lost in the first round, which was sad. But we win in 5 games. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like and sub if you enjoy my content. And I'll see you guys in the next one.